The City of Cambridge is in southern Ontario. It is close to the American border, just outside of Toronto. The City of Cambridge is made up of three former communities, Galt, Preston and Hespeler. What makes them unique is the fact that they're still neighborhoods in a sense. Although we're a population of 135,000, the City of Cambridge, we in fact are still small town because of the core areas, and that's what defines the overall community. To accommodate growth, you have to go through a number of steps, from infrastructure, making sure you have the infrastructure in place, making sure that you offer quality of life in Cambridge, and making sure that in our partnerships outside the City of Cambridge that we work together to bring industry and to attract people into our community.
The creation of a sustainable community is very important to Cambridge. It's the focus the Council's put in place for the past 5 to 10 years. It's the goal of the city to create an environment whereby the work that we do today doesn't cause problems for the growth of the community in the future. City's sustainability strategy is focused around making sure that when we look at projects or we look at ideas for growth of the city, that we fully look at the processes involved to ensure that they don't impinge upon something else the city's been doing. And in putting that in place, we've created a financial program that fully looks at all aspects of projects as they go forward. A prime example is Cambridge developed the Boxford Industrial Park, which brings into a number of sustainable aspects of green space, walking trails, and link to public transit for the development of industrial park as it goes forward.
The Cambridge Chamber of Commerce works within the city to create a sustainable business climate by providing networking opportunities for business to connect, as well to provide educational opportunities that meet the needs of the membership and the community. Cambridge is within a day's drive of the wealthiest population in the world. It has 4 universities within a stone's throw and Ontario's best community college. The reason Cambridge is probably the best place to locate your business is because of all the opportunities to create a sustainable business climate is right here.
ComDev is a leading supplier of equipment that goes on board spacecraft, particularly communication satellites. Our founder brought ComDev to Cambridge 35 years ago this year. And what attracted him at that time was the fact that we were close to a number of major post-secondary institutions. So that's one of the things that has attracted and made ComDev continue to invest in staying in this city. The City of Cambridge invested in the Dunfield Theatre, which is actually a source of world-class theatre. That's great for us because it helps us to attract and retain employees knowing that there's a thriving arts community and actually very good theatre to go see.
We are a prime example, I think, over the past 2 or 3 years of how the different levels of government and the private sector, as well as a not-for-profit charitable arts organization, came together to make a dream a reality and having a performing arts venue for the City of Cambridge. Any city needs a good balance of facilities, from sporting events to a vibrant cultural scene, and you know, we are one of many, and I think that's what attracted us to the city as well. There's the Cambridge Symphony Orchestra, the Grand River Film Festival, and the Mayor's Celebration of the Arts is quite important for the city as well. So it's nice to be part of such a vibrant scene.
In the City of Cambridge, we have a history of working with private partnerships. We go out, bring community members from the private sector into our community and work with them to establish different establishments in the City of Cambridge. The City of Cambridge, over the past 10 years, has cultivated education within the boundaries. We have Conestoga College. We have the School of Architecture from the University of Waterloo in our downtown. We reach out to make the city a place where people want to come to in terms of opportunity.
Cambridge is a beautiful city. It has one of the largest collection of heritage buildings in Canada and in the region, and at the same time is located in a very unique and rare landscape, the geography along the Grand River. The School of Architecture, I think, has an important role in relation to the city. For us, the City of Cambridge becomes, in a way, our urban laboratory, because we're contributing to the built environment every day. We partner with the city on initiatives that might be mutually beneficial. The number of housing units in the city has tripled in the last 10 years, and the number of historic buildings that have either been renovated or new buildings that have been developed has been substantial.
Conestoga has been involved in Cambridge for about 35 years, but we've made a major expansion in 2011 with an engineering school, and our plans are to grow the campus even further. We're ingrained in almost every company and almost every kind of business. 3,000 companies in this area have been started up by our students. We provide co-op placements. We're really embedded in this community.
Cambridge is a great place because it's unique. It's small town in many respects, even though it's a modern, thriving city. It has everything that people want in terms of industry, business, and offering a quality of life that is uncompromised in so many respects.